Some of us, all we know is the fishing industry. All we know is there is food in the ocean. Ocean to us means so much more than just catching fish and selling fish. It gives us hope.
The fishing industry is a very key part of the area that I came from. Fishing is a great part of West Coast life.
The fishing industry is very important because it provides jobs to the people in Saldanha Bay, it uplifts the economy, and it teaches people skills. A lot of families depend for their income.
There's livelihood behind the fishing industry. There's so many generations of people whom their families only know the fishing industry as the employer of choice, and it's the sole employer in the Western Cape. There are skippers on our vessels. Grandfathers used to work, fathers work here, and now they are the skippers themselves. Sustaining and preserving jobs is very, very important. We want to continue to grow. We want to continue to make sure that the legacy continues.
The South African hake fishery has shown quite a long-term commitment to sustainability. They were first certified in 2004. They were the first fishery in Africa and the second groundfish fishery worldwide to achieve MSC certification. They're now into their fifth certification cycle, which really demonstrates a long-term commitment. We provide a mechanism for fisheries to be able to demonstrate their environmental performance through an independent assessment, and thereby for markets to be able to recognize fisheries that are fishing responsibly. What also stands out is that the very act of being assessed opens a fishery to very deep public scrutiny. So they really have, over a long period of time, demonstrated a commitment to trying to do the responsible thing and fish sustainably.
South Africa's hake fishery is probably one of the best scientifically managed fisheries in the world. Using very sophisticated models in applying to determine how much fish are left in the ocean and how much fish are there to harvest. It's almost like a bank. You've got a bunch of fish, they're spawning, they're producing offspring, and we only want to harvest the interest that has been produced in the population. We never want to touch the capital part. We set a catch limit, protect that capital that is in the ocean. We want to protect that there's enough spawning biomass to produce the next generations of fish that we're going to catch.
As the government fisheries department, it falls to us to ensure that we use those fish resources sustainably so that they are available to future generations. So from government's perspective, the MSC certification is significant because it gives us an independent verification that what we're doing is on the right path, that we are managing the resource sustainably, that we are also looking after the ecosystem that supports that fishery, and it gives us that kind of benchmarking and makes sure that we're doing the right thing.
The industry are invested in going the right direction for eco-label certification, but also for operational performance. They have to have a healthy functioning ecosystem in order to have a healthy hake stock. So going the right direction based on the best available science is in their best interest. So you combine strong vocal industry with strong government science, and the two balance out and are both have a shared objective, which is a sustainable resource. Ultimately, it's intensive stakeholder consultation with the right people to guide the fishery.
The importance of being an observer is to be an eyes and ears to the authorities, the department. basically looking at what the fishing operation is being done. So I just observe and monitor, then take samples, then record them. Is to also make sure that the rights and quotas are being followed by the ship itself. It's very much important for mitigation purposes. I really love the ocean, and this is where I belong.
Historically, end-of-life trawl nets have been sent to landfill. By recycling the nets here and making a product out of the discarded end-of-life fishing nets, we are trying to solve that problem. We have many very supportive partners and role players: the South African Deep Sea Trawling Industry Association, the Marine Stewardship Council, Ocean Stewardship Fund. They all came on board. We would like to eventually recycle all the net in South Africa and make sure that none of it goes to landfill or remains in the ocean or on the coast.
Sustainability is why I get up in the morning. As a hake industry, we wanted to be certified very early on. In fact, our vision was to be the first hake fishery on the planet to be MSC certified, which we were. And we've been recertified many times since then. That has allowed this industry to grow substantially over the last 20 years. There's a big opportunity in terms of the oceans being a food source to sustain our growing populations. You'll always have the effects of climate change, global warming, etc. But the fundamental point of fisheries management is that if you take enough out and not too much, and you leave more in the ocean to become more abundant, it will be there for future generations.
One thing that I always share with my colleagues is when we fish today, we shouldn't focus on a good catch for today. We should fish for tomorrow. Fishing for tomorrow means we will sustain our fishery, we'll make sure that the resource is healthy, make sure that the generations to come also benefit from the ocean. The ocean gives us hope, and it's our life.